Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's severe weather update. So, the Storm Prediction Center has updated areas of central and western Oklahoma to a moderate risk of severe weather tomorrow. In the red area, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather across much of Oklahoma, the eastern Texas Panhandle, southeastern Kansas, parts of western Missouri in the orange, a slight risk in the yellow, and a marginal risk in the dark green. Now, looking at tomorrow's tornado threat, it's not going to be tornadoes driving the main severe risk tomorrow, as we only have a 5% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location in this brown shaded area tomorrow. This includes Woodward, Oklahoma, so make sure you look out for a tornado or two if you live in the brown area, and an isolated tornado is possible in the green area, a 2% chance within 25 miles of a location. But the big threat tomorrow is going to be the damaging winds, where the Storm Prediction Center has introduced a 45% chance of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of a location in this pink area tomorrow. So, tomorrow, the damaging wind threat is going to be very significant in much of Oklahoma. We have a 30% chance in the red tomorrow, a 15% chance in the yellow, and a 5% chance in the brown. And in the hatched area, there is a 10% chance that these wind gusts could be 75 miles per hour or stronger tomorrow within 25 miles of a location. Locations include Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Norman, Oklahoma, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and Woodward, Oklahoma. If you live in any of the areas I mentioned, prepare now for a large-scale, high-impact damaging wind event tomorrow. And looking at the hail is going to be 15% chance of quarter-size hail or larger within 25 miles of a location in parts of northwest Texas, central western Oklahoma, south central Kansas in the yellow, with a 5% chance in the brown area tomorrow. So taking a look, we're going to be timing out the storms next. Looking at the HRRR model, this is going to be 4 o'clock Central Standard Time in the afternoon. We're going to be seeing not much going on yet, but as we go into 5 o'clock, we're going to start to see storms initiate across the northern Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma Panhandle, and the southwest Kansas. And as we go into 6 o'clock, these storms are going to rapidly explode into a multicellular complex, and then we're going to start to see our very intense squall line develop around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow evening, with very heavy rain, very strong winds, possibly some hail, and we're going to be likely seeing some QLCS tornadoes embedded in this line around 7 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you're preparing now. This is 8 o'clock, very intense line of storms moving across western Oklahoma into Woodward, and then going into 9 p.m., very intense squall line across central and northern Oklahoma, and then going into 10 p.m., very intense squall line could be producing 70 plus mile per hour winds in Oklahoma City by 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. Very strong winds could be going into Kansas as well, into Wichita. And as we go into 11 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be seeing the very intense squall line push through Tulsa and then towards areas like McAllister. And then going into around midnight, the squall line is going to be approaching areas like Joplin, moving through Joplin around 1 a.m., and maybe even Kansas City, getting in on the action by 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. And even as we go into tomorrow morning, or Monday morning, the squall line is still going to be intense as it moves through Missouri. So looking at the NAM-NEST model, the high resolution North American model, same time, 4 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. We're going to be seeing the storms develop around 5 to 6 o'clock across the Texas Panhandle, and then going into 7 o'clock. This model wants to develop some more supercells from Amarillo through Lubbock and Midland. So if this happens, we might have to watch out for more tornadoes. And then going into 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, very intense squall line is going to move across the eastern Texas Panhandle, western Oklahoma, going into uh, going to 9 p.m. tomorrow. Very intense squall line moving across southwest Oklahoma near Altus, and then going into 10 p.m. The squall line is going to be approaching Oklahoma City in the Namnes model, moving through Oklahoma City by 11 o'clock tomorrow evening with very heavy storms in Kansas. And then as we go into midnight, going to be pushing near the Tulsa area, 1 a.m. in Tulsa in the Namnes model, and then through Joplin around 2 a.m. So the Namnes model shows a squall line a little bit further south than the HRR model. So if you live anywhere across Oklahoma tomorrow, especially in areas like Fort Sill, Oklahoma City, Norman, Tulsa, and Woodward, anywhere in the red or orange areas, make sure you are preparing now for a very strong, widespread damaging wind event. A derecho might even be possible with tomorrow's event. So make sure you prepare for significant severe weather in the form of straight line damaging winds if you live in the moderate and enhanced risk tomorrow. Thanks for watching this evening's severe weather update, and have a wonderful evening, my friends.